Good evening, I'm Laura Lee. Thanks for joining us. Tonight, authorities are investigating after two people were found dead in their home. Their bodies discovered shortly after a 911 call this morning. Northern News Now's Jeffrey McClure has been tracking developments all day and joins us live in studio tonight with what we know. Jeffrey?
Laura, at 9 in the morning, police officers responded to a call of a domestic violence on Midway Road near Hageberg Drive in Hermantown. This is typically a heavily traveled road, and today in the quiet neighborhood, police found two people dead inside a home. For the better part of the day, police tape surrounded this house in Hermantown, where authorities say two bodies were found. Several agencies, including the St. Louis County Sheriff's Office, were on scene investigating. Authorities say the physical domestic violence call came in just before 9 Friday morning. Neighbors we spoke with were shocked at the news, saying this is a quiet area with houses spread out. They say they didn't hear anything. Police are not releasing a lot of information at this hour, including what could have led to the shooting. But those who work with domestic violence cases say oftentimes victims are too scared to come forward.
It's a lot more common than you'd probably realize. So again, if you're experiencing something, you should definitely come forward and talk to somebody about it.
Leah Grittner, an advocate with the Center Against Sexual and Domestic Abuse, or CASDA, in Superior, says many times victims of a violent relationship don't report it until it's too late.
It's something that starts out very innocently, but it builds up slowly. And before you know it, you're dependent on someone who controls you and, you know, holds out the cards, and that's why it's really hard to come forward.
Last year, 40 Minnesotans died from domestic violence, according to Violence Free Minnesota. In Wisconsin, that number more than doubled at 85 deaths. As authorities continue to investigate Friday's shooting incident, organizations that provide support for victims of domestic violence say help is out there. Authorities say there is no threat to the public at this time. More information is expected in the coming days. In the meantime, if you or someone you know may be a victim of domestic violence, please call the number on your screen right now.
All right, Jeffrey, thank you so much. This is a developing story as more details come out regarding the ongoing investigation. Stay connected using our Northern News Now mobile app.